What's up, guys? Ball Cards in the Attic here. Today we're gonna look at 2026 Topps Series 1 parallels. Specifically this card right here, Mike Trout, and that is the base image you're looking at. But I went through eBay and tried to find as many as I can. But this year, man, they're just like printing them out like crazy. These are all the different parallels, which I think is like the most I've seen so far for any year. And I mean, some of these are just, it's just gotten like out of control. Some are super common, some are a little bit more hard to find, but we're gonna look at not all of these, but a few. And we'll talk about like ones that I like and the ones that I think are just like outrageous. Um, so as I'm looking here, I notice a few that I have. Um, in my presentation here, and then a few that I don't have. But like it's just already way too many. Um, some of the fan favorites are in this video as well. If you want to skip ahead, you can skip ahead. But yeah, like I said, just way too much going on. Whatever this is, sand glitter. They got hollow foil, rainbow foil, sand glitter out of 10, spring training out of 10. All these out of fives, and they basically like the same kind of parallel in a sense, like as far as color goes, like these greens over here and the oranges, and it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of goofy. So these were like some of the most common ones I found. Um, this is the team logo one, which I like. It's pretty cool. Very common. You can find those um I think in retail. I don't know if it's exclusive to retail or what. And then the foil cards, just kind of a shinier look to it compared to the base. I feel like you could pull those one in every 3 or 4 packs or something. Those are pretty common. Gold, numbered to 2026. Those have been around for a while. Always liked those. They started coming out with those in 2001, and it's been a continuous flagship staple that a lot of people are a fan of. These they started doing recently. They're called the Diamante, I believe, and they kind of remind me of the Diamond Parallel from 2011 tops, 2010 tops. Pretty cool. Um, my dad actually pulled this one right here, so it was like pretty cool to see that card. Real nice look to it. These are a little bit newer. I think last year was the first year they brought them in, but like I said, they have the green, the red, the black, the gold. I'm pretty sure there's an orange and a 101 or something, but yeah, there's just like for every parallel they have like this, there's also a numbered version of it. So like this red out of 5, black out of 10, gold out of 50. I believe the green's out of 99. Um, it's cool. I like it, but it's just there's a lot. There's just a lot of parallels. This is more on the goofy side. Like when I saw these, I was kind of pissed. This is the Arizona um Spring Training League. So they put the AZ little logo on there, and then there's like parallels of that, which like hold up. I go back. Spring training. Yeah, so there's a green spring training, there's a gold spring training, like why? Orange spring training, black spring training, there's a red spring training, and then there's the rose gold spring training 1 of 1, value box exclusive. Why we need the spring training logo, 1 of 1, and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what this is, but as soon as I saw it, I was pissed. It's Mike Wazowski looking bubbles or whatever. Like, what is that? See, it's like, it's just insane. Like, why did they make that? Is there a kid? Is this like aimed for kids? Aimed at kids, like to for them to like it? If someone could just tell me what that is, like in the comments or something, like I have no idea. So I'm gonna move on though. But yeah, there's like I call it the spots variation. And then this is like the Easter spring, like why? Why do we have Mike Trout with um chicks, on the card? It's just like why? I don't get it. These I don't know what they're called. I think they're shimmer something. I saw a red one. A guy on my Instagram has a red one. But again, it's like red this, red that, red parallel diamante. Like, I couldn't even tell you what this is. Green grass spring edition. This must be another like Easter thing. This is the canvas out of 50. These are kind of cool. It has like a canvas feel to it. Saw that one on eBay. Um, they're kind of like matching. These are the foils, but these are also numbered just like everything else out of 99, out of 150, out of 50. Um, Kind of reminds me of Topps Chrome because they're going to do the same exact thing for Topps Chrome, but the logo is going to say Topps Chrome. So I don't know why they're just printing out the wazoo like that. These are kind of a little bit more popular amongst collectors. There are some people that collect these camos every year. They've come out with camos since I want to say 2017 or 18, maybe even before that. Um, so it's kind of a staple with collectors, and then the black parallels are definitely a staple. They went back to these being at a 75 instead of 10. I think last year they kind of screwed it up. So a lot of people are happy about that. Pretty popular parallel there. This is the new one of one. Again, a guy on my Instagram, he posted this the other day that he got it. Before you might be used to seeing the one of one. Um, no, what is it called now? It was just like a gray border. But they changed that this year to so it looks like this now. Kind of looks more like the Superfractor from Topps Chrome, and then the 101 is on the back. So that's different. These, in my opinion, if I were to buy any of these cards, it would be these right here. Just the true photo variation, even though I don't like the logo being right there. These are just like it's the same image but without the border or anything. And then on the back, it still has all the stats and stuff. And this is the acetate, which is a clear card. You could see right through it. So if you hold it up, you could like see whatever's behind. But I always thought those were really cool cards. There's only 10 of them. Um, and then of course this one, the golden mirror. It's the image variation, SSP, pretty difficult to find. I didn't see, I'm pretty sure there is one though, like a regular SP that's a lot more common, but it's not included in this presentation. Now I know that like all of these other images are all the same image and this is not exactly a parallel, but it's like something I would go towards instead of like all these other goofy parallels. And yeah, that's it. The end. So man, you can get on eBay and scroll for hours and find all kinds of weird stuff like this right here. Um, but yeah, Topps heading in this direction with all these parallels and stuff. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like this right here. What's the difference between the blue hollow foil and the blue rainbow foil? You know? And then they have the first card out of one. That's the first card they printed of Mike Trout. And then it says first card in the very corner. And it's a one of one. But like, how do we differentiate like the true one of one then? Is it like that one, or is it the one I put in this presentation, or is it these rose gold spring training one of ones? So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Go out and keep collecting and have fun, and don't spend all your money. See you later.